Welcome to the QBoogie Sports Show, podcast 14. It's the 14th one. I'm glad to be here. Let's get it on. Today we're going to talk about some NBA playoffs, some NFL, my Giants, some Jets. Can't wait.
Utah?
Yeah, let's go right to Utah. Utah Jazz. They're surprising a lot of people from the beginning. We're going to Boston. Them drafting Donovan Mitchell, this rookie who was just a scorer. They got Rudy Gobert, big center. He's more of a defensive guy. Doesn't really put up much points, but I think they constructed this team in a decent amount of way.
Okay.
And because of that, OKC's in trouble. And I'll say this right now. Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, Paul George, they haven't played well consistently all year. They have these. I feel like OKC is the only team in the league that can play with anybody. That can beat the Warriors. They can beat Houston. They can beat Cleveland when they're at their best. But they're never at their best. They only play about 4 or 5 games, and then that's it. They go into this series with Utah, and they just don't seem like the team to beat. It seems like Paul George, Carmelo Anthony, and Russell Westbrook just haven't got it together. And we felt like from September, October, okay, once they get it together, they're going to be great. They're going to be great. And here we are again in April in the playoffs saying, when they get it all together, wow, they're a scary team. But this isn't the case. They are struggling. And Russell Westbrook, Carmelo Anthony, and Paul George, they only combined it for 2 points in the fourth quarter. That can't happen. Those 3 guys cannot. They can't combine for 2 points. I say it's 0 points because, Russell Westbrook probably gave up a turnover anyway during that fourth quarter. So it really balances out. And it's just ridiculous because they're all-stars and they should be easily killing Utah. But it's because of Donovan Mitchell, the rookie, my rookie of the year, not Ben Simmons. Donovan Mitchell is the rookie of the year. You heard it here first. I just think he's outstanding. He looks like Dwayne Wade. Dwayne Wade, when he came in Miami for Marquette 05, 06, when he won his first championship, oh my goodness, they look like splitting images. They do the exact same things. A 2 guard that can handle the ball, coming around ball screens, and he's making everything work for that team. And of course, you still got guys around like Jay Crowder who mixes it up. You got Ricky Rubio. He's a pass first point guard. You know how much I love my pass first point guards. They look very, very good. I have them winning this series. Now that I really sat down and thought about it, because I just don't like the way OKC is playing.
The series is 1-1 right now.
Yep, it's 1-1. They go back to Utah, which is a very, very, very hard place to win.
Right.
Very hard place to win. And it seems like Utah got a little mojo. Like, we deserve to be here, and we deserve to win. We deserve to win. So that makes me excited for the series even more. Hopefully OKC gets it together for Russell Westbrook's sake, or it would be a lot of Russell Westbrook bashing here, because I want Paul George to come to the Lakers. I'm hearing that we might be getting Kawhi. Kawhi said, I want to come to the Lakers, so we get Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Kyle Kuzma off the bench with Julius Randle. That's a playoff. That's a championship team right there.
You just had to sneak the Lakers in.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
It was news. It was news. So had to put that in there.
So I guess you're leaving the rest of the show to LeBron James, because you want to talk about Utah. You want to talk about Thunder.
Yeah.
And then it's LeBron James?
It's LeBron James. LeBron James, I want to apologize for this one thing. And then we're going to get into Cleveland, because this is not your fault. Well, it kind of is your fault. But let me give you your credit first, and then I'll get into all the details. So LeBron James last night. First game they play Indiana. They don't look good. They get blown out. I'm like, LeBron, you supposed to be the greatest of all time.
Right.
And guess what you're doing? Nothing. Well, you're doing something. I'm not going to lie. Okay. To be specific, you are doing something, but you're not doing what you're supposed to for your team. If you're the greatest of all time, next game, go crazy and go on, dare I say, a little Kobe Jordan-esque type performance. Just go for 50. Go for 30 or 40 points. And he rose for the challenge. I can't even be mad. He had about 46 points, had a double-double, and he had 5 assists. I think he started off the game 12-0 by himself. 12-0 by himself. Like, I'm sitting there like watching it with my little brother Logan, like, this dude is going crazy. I don't know what he was in. I don't know what went on. I think Ty Lue called him out a little bit and said, hey, we need you to be aggressive tonight. And he was like, okay.
Chuck City.
It was Chuck City. He was making it. He wasn't missing. He didn't miss for like 3 minutes.
All right, so he dropped
46. But here's the thing, and this is why I wanted to talk about LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers and why I am so worried about them in this series is because LeBron James can't just shoot jump shots. He's not a guy that has a consistent jump shot. So when he's going to the basket, guess what's happening? He's getting hit.
Right.
He's getting fouled. It's tough. And it's wearing on his body. And he's a guy that when he goes coast to coast, he's going full speed. That first quarter when he went on that run, I think he had about 18 in the first quarter, something like that.
Yes. Something like that.
Or something close to that. He was very, very tired. He sat most of the second quarter. And that's when Indiana came back into the game. He was drained. It looked like he had played the whole game. And it's something that he's not used to doing. And I go back to Miami when he had that 50-point game against Charlotte. And then after that, he had to take it he had to shut down his body because he just couldn't recover from that 56-point game when he was shooting the ball, going to the basket, driving hard. And he doesn't get his points easy. So it's very hard for him to do it on a consistent basis. And I think the way he played yesterday is not the way that Cleveland's going to win. Now, granted, everybody say, "Well, what else do you want? What else do you want LeBron to do?" He had 40, and his team still only won by 3. Well, guess what? He can't have 46 points. He's got to have 30 points and 10 to 12 assists.
Right.
He's not going to do it by himself. He needs somebody else, and I don't know who it's going to be. Now, granted, he needs to be aggressive and get to the basket and shoot the ball and do it, but he has to get other guys involved. It's a simple equation. If he sits there and goes crazy, everybody else is cold, just watching.
Yeah, he only had like 5 assists.
He had 5 assists. That's it. And that's not the formula for all the great LeBron teams. Like, even the ones that are really, really bad, somebody's going to contribute.
Right.
And they also need to do it on the defensive end. If you're not going to put up points, at least defend. I really don't think Indiana is a hard team to guard. If Cleveland's struggling to guard Indiana, they got a rude awakening when they get to the finals, if they even get there. Because you got to see James Harden, got to see Chris Paul. You got to see Clint Capella on the boards, got to see Eric Gordon.
Right.
You got to see Trevor Ariza shooting threes. You got to see Ryan Anderson shooting threes. You got to see Nene. You got to see all these weapons. Golden State, you already know. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Kevin Durant. Just from those 3, I didn't even mention Draymond. And all the energy that the other guys bring off the bench. I didn't even have to mention them. So if you're struggling with Victor Oladipo, granted, Victor Oladipo's having a great season. He's probably going to be a first-team All-Star this year. I mean, he was an All-Star, but he's first team as well.
Okay.
Like, what's going on? So they got to get it together. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, in your opinion, is Indiana a good team?
They're a good team.
Right. So
They're
they're
a good
supposed
team.
to be giving them a problem, a little bit of a problem.
A little bit. I say a little bit. I'm not mad, but it shouldn't be a 3-point game. Now, this might be their hardest series because we all know what's going to happen to Toronto. They're going to go against LeBron, and then they're going to freeze. We're not even going to know who they are. Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan, we're not even going to know. We're going to be like, who's that again? Because I don't know why. They just underperform when they play against LeBron. And Philly's too young. So they have to get it together. But I have another curveball for you.
What's that?
Kevin Love's hurt.
Bro.
So he's soft to me. I mean, that's just my opinion.
Yeah, but he's accountable for how many points?
At least 20.
Yeah. So
at least 20. So
that's a difference.
No, absolutely. I think it's a difference. If he misses, he hurt his thumb, but he's always hurting. Like I don't understand. He got hit, and it was like the end of the world. But you know what's funny? It was like he was hurt when he got on defense, and then when he got back on offense, he's about to shoot the ball again. I think he shot the ball. I was like, okay, so you only tired on offense, or you only hurt on defense. I mean, you're not tired on offense, and you're not tired on defense.
So hurt meaning he's not going to play this weekend?
Hurt? I don't know. They're talking about it now, seeing what's going on.
Okay.
But they said if he does miss, everybody's basically saying that Cleveland's done.
Oh man.
But Kevin Love, if he plays some defense instead of using all his energy on offense, it'd be all right. But that's why people don't like Kevin Love. That's like a mellow thing. You better give me 30 if you're gonna not play defense. You can't do 15 to not play defense at all. You know? So that was basically what I have to say about the Cleveland Cavaliers. They're in trouble. OKC's in trouble. It's crazy because when you first looked at these teams in the beginning of the year, you said, "Oh, this is going to be the finals matchup." The Warriors are gone, and Cleveland makes it back to a finals. And it's crazy because it's a completely different roster now, which hurts them because they don't have a second option. They're still looking for a second option. I think the worst thing they did was trade Kyrie for basically nothing. You traded Kyrie. Isaiah Thomas isn't even on your team anymore, and neither is Jay Crowder. So what's going on? And Eric Bledsoe wasn't going to get it done. For people that said, "Oh, well, we were supposed to get Paul George and Eric Bledsoe," you weren't going to get. First of all, Eric Bledsoe wasn't going to do too much for you. We see him in the other series getting cooked by Terry Rozier from the Boston Celtics. So what's going on? So with that being said, I mean, unless you're saying Paul George, maybe, but I don't think him and LeBron would have panned out well. So this is what the roster is now. They have to find a second option, or LeBron's got to find a happy medium between ultra-aggressive LeBron and passive LeBron. So he's going to have to get, I'd say, not 40, not 30. He might need like 35.
Okay.
Or he's got to have 30, and he's got to count for more points and assists.
I mean, they should have Love. I mean, it's a thumb injury, you know.
It might be all right.
X-ray came back negative.
I know, but he says it's his thumb, then it's his ankle, then it's his head, then it's his heart. His heart hurts. People are being mean to him. I don't get it. So I mean, this is the same Kevin Love that left a game in the middle of it because he said he was quote-unquote sick when he was playing like a pork loin. So I don't know.
Interesting.
That's odd. But they're going to need him. But anyway, it's QBoogie, Podcast 14. We'll be back with some NFL news soon. Peace. Hey, it's QBoogie. Thank you for tuning in to QBoogie Sports Show. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Helps me out. Helps the channel grow. I appreciate you guys watching so much. Keep it locked. QBoogie Sports Show. We here.